Okay, here we go. We're in chapter 2, the Sefer of the Yanuka, pathways of attachment and the luminaries of light, or the rays of light, attaching ourselves to the rays of light. Be'es sheyigbaru me'oirei or al me'oirei eish tavo haga'ula. The second, right away, when the people who are light from light defeat and overcome the people who are making light from fire, the Geula will come, the redemption will come right away. The Mashiach will come right away. The second, the people who are light bringers, the light people from light, overcome the people who make light from fire, Geula, Mashiach, right away, instant. V'yesh bazeh sod ganuz ma'od shaya etzel Yosef HaTzadik. And here the Yanuka says, I'm going to reveal to you a tremendously deep secret that's embedded in the story of Yosef HaTzadik, of Joseph, who's Yaakov's son, who got sold into slavery into Egypt. His brothers threw him into the pit. Everyone knows the story. The Yanuka says, within this story is a tremendous secret about the Geula hidden. Incredible. Va'al zois bacha alav Yaakov Avinu chaf be'shana. And on this matter, about this secret, I'm going to tell you what happened. Yaakov was crying for Yosef. His father was crying for him for 22 years. So for 22 years, he was mourning. He was not over the death. He thought his son died. The brothers came back with his ripped jacket with the animal blood on, and they said, Dad, you know whose this is? He says, yeah, it's my son's. He's dead. I can't believe it. He didn't know he was in the pit and sold into slavery in Egypt. So he's crying over him for 22 years. These 22 years correlate to the 22 letters of our Holy Torah. There's 22 letters in the Torah. There's also 22 letters of the DNA strand, or 22 chapters. I forgot which one. Yeah, I think 22 sequences. And they say that the letters of the Torah are the DNA, the building block of reality. So it's just a little science in Torah there, but let's not digress from what the Yanuka is saying. Ki Yaakov hu shebitel. Why was Yaakov crying over him? He says, Ki Yaakov hu shebitel es ha'eshel Esau. Yaakov had the ability. He was the one that can cancel out the fire of Esau. So basically, we're talking about the Mashiach not coming until the fire people are canceled and the light people come. So like Yaakov in his generation was the one who had the power to cancel out the fire people. Aval haya Yaakov mishtoitek le'oiro shel Yosef shu yigala es me'orea or v'yavi es ha'geula. But the whole time Yaakov seemed to be preoccupied, just yearning for the light of Yosef. Because Yosef was the one that gets to reveal the luminaries of light from light, the rays of light from light, pure light. Yosef was the pure light guy, and it would bring the Geula. So Yaakov's like, wait a minute. I could take the Me'orei Eish guys out. I could take the fire people out, but the Geula is not going to come until the luminaries of light come in. And that's my son Yosef. And he's gone. So we lost the Geula. We're not going to have the Geula because it's a two-part operation. Part one of the redemption, take out the people who are the Neanderthal light from fire people who are making their light from fire. You got to take them out. But then phase two is we need to bring in the light of people who make light from light. And I think this is also an aspect of like the two Mashiachs. Like one Mashiach cleanses and then the other Mashiach comes to like do something else. Like Yaakov's saying, I could do part one. I could destroy Esau. Part two, the guy who's supposed to bring light from light is gone. And he cried for 22 years about it. All the way until he realized he was alive and we actually could do this mission and he could try to bring a Mashiach. And Yosef was considered a Mashiach for his generation. So I hope I translated this piece correctly. These are all very deep metaphysical things. Everything I've done in this chapter so far, I will run by the Yanuka again just to make sure I properly understood what he was trying to teach. Thank you everyone for sticking with me. This piece gets even crazier and crazier about secrets of the redemption and what we got to do and rectifying the world. So I don't want to keep rambling, even though some people said I should ramble a little, but it's not nice, not respectful to the Yanuka or some people who do have ADD. So let everyone go. Have a wonderful day. I love you all so much. Stay strong. Try to bring the light. Be people of light. Anywhere you see hot-headed fire people, Gotta just get rid of it. Over and out. Not get rid of them like don't kill them. Just try to, give them some plant medicine or whatever you got to do to convince them to tone it down. Take it easy. All right, have a good day, everyone. Stay strong and blessings. Over and out.